The Bad Guys 2. So I'm a big fan of the first The Bad Guys movie. I was a huge fan of this film. I loved it when it came out. It's probably one of my favorite animated films of that year. I love crime heist movies. I love fast, action-paced, character-driven plotline. So when I heard The Bad Guys 2 was coming out, I was pretty excited. I was looking forward to this film.
You don't love me!
So what did I think of The Bad Guys 2? Yeah, they did a great job with this movie again. First of all, I have to say the cast is just like impeccable. Like Sam Rockwell as the Wolf, Awkwafina as Tarantula, Craig Robinson as Shark, Mark Maron as Snake, and Anthony Ramos as Piranha. The five of them have great voice chemistry on screen, and the way that they put these actors together as these characters is just fantastic. I think the writing for this movie is good too. Like, it's an interesting take on like what does a second chance look like? You know, the first movie's about getting that second chance. This movie is about what do you do with that second chance, right? And getting to start over with a new life. It's not always as easy as it seems to be, and
yeah, it's not as easy as it looks.
And it's about, belief in people and reconciliation. Like, there's these cool themes that this movie's looking at, but at the same time, this movie does repeat a few major themes and ideas that is echoed in the first film. And not that that's necessarily bad, but it just doesn't make this movie as original as the first.
Sequels suck.
No, wow.
Come on, man.
Oh, please. By definition alone, they're inferior films.
The action is over the top and wacky and ridiculous. And I mentioned this in my review of the first The Bad Guys, is that it's this sort of ridiculous, over the top, stylized action and animation world where everything is big and grand and makes no sense, but it's not supposed to. This movie and the original feel like it was written for a live action telling of this story, yet they just decided at the last minute to animate it, and put some animal characters in it instead of humans. If you watch this film and picture like Sam Rockwell in a suit, like walking down, being suave, and all of the cast members around him, like you could actually almost see this as a real live action film. But what they do with the animation style and the visual look of this movie is so cool and so fun. Like, no wonder why kids love it, but also adults, because it feels a little bit more like an adult movie, adult themes, but it's being told for kids, like for children. And I love that combination. They never really go too far in the adult direction, and they never really commit to fully making like a kids, just, straight kids movie. They kind of balance it in the middle a little bit, and I love that with this film. I think they did a great job. The comedy is pretty spot on. There's lots of laugh out loud moments. The audience that I was in the movie theater with, it was packed in there, and they were laughing their asses off at this film. So I could tell like everyone was just having like a really good time. It's kind of a vibe movie in a way, and it just makes you feel good, and you just feel excited to be watching a great animated film on the big screen. The addition of the new characters, the new quote-unquote like villains, the bad guys, are great, and we have some returning characters as well in this film. Yeah, like it's a decent, fun action crime heist movie that I really enjoyed, and I think most people will too. My biggest qualms with this movie is, one, they do repeat a lot of the same beats and sort of same plot points as they did with the first film. There's sort of that rehashing of the bad guys have actually gone good, but now they're being framed for being bad. Well, we kind of did the same thing in the first film. While I do say it is a heist film, it is a crime film, it is much more of a big action spy movie, if anything. Like, the gadgets and the technology and like all the stuff that they use is definitely out of this world. Even that being said, they literally go out of this world in this movie, like they go into space. So they do feel like they amp up, the action a bit more in this film, and it takes a little bit more precedent than the first film, which feels a little bit more like a character study. And I'm not going to give anything away, but where this movie leads to and towards the second half of the film, and by the time we get to the end of the movie, it ends up becoming more like a international spy movie kind of thing. And not that that's bad, but to me that's not the essence of like the bad guys. So I'm curious to see where they go and take this franchise after the second one. Like there's definitely going to be a third one, and I'm curious like what kind of direction it's going to go in. So I wasn't quite sure with like where they ended the movie, like if I felt excited about the new stuff that's going to come out with like Bad Guys 3.
I have a bad feeling about this.
But besides those small little nitpicky things, I had an awesome time with this animated sequel film. Like, I thought it was so great. It was right up there. It's probably one of my favorite animated films of this year. It's almost on par with the first Bad Guys film. And I think I gave The Bad Guys, the first movie, an A-. And this movie is really not that far behind. It might even also be an A-. I just don't think I loved it quite as much as I loved the first one. And this one feels a little bit like it's a sequel. Like it feels like a sequel film, but it's a really well done sequel movie. So I'm gonna go ahead and give The Bad Guys 2 an A-. If you like this video, make sure you click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, down below, I want you to comment, what did you think of The Bad Guys 2? Were you excited for this animated film? Did you love the first one? What animated film are you looking forward to this year? Come back and check out some other movie reviews such as The Fantastic Four: First Steps, Superman, and F1 the movie. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next film.